What's happening, man? Cyber Supreme back in the building. Giving my thoughts and my early take on, or my early assessment on the three new additions to the Milwaukee Bucks. One haven't arrived yet on the court, but officially Goran Dragic was signed for the remainder of the season to the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's just start with him because he was the latest acquisition. I think, Goran will be a good piece and bring more depth to the Bucks. He won't probably get as many minutes, because we do have a pretty deep roster at that position still, too. I mean, we still got Drew Holiday and Javon Carter, who's our pit bulls on defense, and our two floor generals. He'll try to fit in between that. Maybe he'll get some combo guard minutes. Maybe he'll get some jump minutes, 10 to 15 minutes down the stretch for certain games. And he'll be on standby just in case there's an injury or something like that. But one thing I can say about Goran Dragic is that, he'll get us some quick points. He can still knock down the three in very little time. He's a good shooter. He has a good eye on the floor. He's a good floor general. He can pass the ball pretty well. He brings different things to the table. Also, Myers Leonard gets a second 10-day contract with the Bucks. He was already on a 10-day. He definitely can help out with the size and get some minutes in as well, especially with something what happened with Lopez or something like that. And now he'll get more minutes for sure, increasing, and probably end up being with the team for the remainder of the season and probably in the playoffs too, now that the Bucks have waived Sandro Mamukelashvili. When I first heard that, I was kind of shocked, and I'm like, why would they waive Mamu? So come to find out, his agency really wanted him to go forward and have a better opportunity to play instead of just sitting in the G League, wasting away, having stay busy games. He wasn't really able to fit at that position at power forward. It's so deep over there, especially with the addition of Jay Crowder. Jay's going to be the biggest piece we got. I think Jay's, so far since he's been with the team, has fit very well. I expected him to fit very well because of what he brings on defense and also what he can do out behind the arc. I think his first attempt was a three-pointer, and he knocked it right down. He looked like he never left. He had been out for half a season, so, he didn't seem rusty at all on the court so far. That's my assessment with him. And, I think this is a championship squad, man. I think it's the deepest team in the Eastern Conference, if not the whole league. So, ever since they small slump, the Bucks have proven to be a hell of a force to be reckoned with, especially not even being at full force quite yet. Now the Cash Money Chris Middleton is now getting more acclimated back in on the floor. He's on minutes restriction, but I think more and more time is proven that he's more than ready to go back to his normal position and starting. And then it's history from there, man. I mean, and the reason why I'm using the word history, because I think this team is going to do more historic things. In my strong opinion, you have the MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Do I need to say that? You have Brook Lopez, the Defensive Player of the Year. In my opinion, he's the Defensive Player of the Year. The most improved player in Bobby Portis. Nobody should get that award but Bobby this year, in my opinion. And you just got guys who I feel that, just doing all NBA things on the team. We got a group of guys who just basically all NBA. So usually when you got a recipe like that, man, and so many award-winning things they got going on and all the accolades they have singularly and as a team, that makes for another championship for the Bucks. I don't see nobody beating the healthy Bucks, man. And then by the end of the year, I think everybody will be healthy, and that lined up perfectly. Knock on wood. Giannis suffered a knee injury, a wrist injury, still came out and knocked down some shots, 30 points, 10 rebounds. I mean, this dude just a beast. I mean, more than a beast. And he is the demigod they say he is, and the best player in the world right now. There is not a player in the league that you can compare to Giannis Antetokounmpo and can say that's better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. So what I'm saying is, man, I'm going to make a bold prediction. No matter who they come out the West, the Bucks is going to beat them and become the champions again. Peace and blessings.